August 20th, 2026. We're going to start with NVIDIA today. NVIDIA had their first alignment. It occurred at 10:34, and it was a win. It was a great win. Nothing wrong with that trade right there. Palantir, the first alignment that occurred. Wait a second. Yeah, it's this one right here at 10:54. Why did I mark this green if this was a... Oh, yeah, that was a win. I was thinking this was a loss, but notice this wick right here. See how the wick goes all the way up? So that's where your stop loss is. It's at the very top of that candle because this is the entry candle. I took this trade. How did I forget about this? Okay, why was this the alignment? Well, 15 is going down, the 1 hour is going down, so we're waiting for the execution time frame to change momentum, to flip and realign momentum, and that happens right here at 10:54. And the next candle almost came up to stop loss but did not, and then it continued down, and this actually technically was a loss, so we're going to mark this as a loss, and then I'm going to talk about why I turned it into a win. So a proper 1-to-1 ratio with this entry candle would be right here at the base of this gray box. Now notice the price action never hit the bottom of this gray box, so this was a loss. This literally was a loss. This was a losing trade. Why did I take profit early? Did I turn it into a winning trade? Well, I noticed that the price action was bouncing off of this weekly critical level here that you see. Bounce, bounce, bounce. So it had bounced off this weekly critical level already 4 times really. And as I'm taking a short here in this trade on this candle right here, I was thinking to myself, gee, I bet you the probability of it puncturing and penetrating through this weekly level is low because look at what the market is telling us. So listen to the story. That's one of the lessons I've developed. Just listen to the story that the market is telling you. So look at this consolidating all day. It's just in this range, by the way. So anyway, I changed my profit target. So where the profit target would have normally been at the base of this rectangle, a 1-to-1 ratio with the entry candle, okay, it would have been down there. Instead of doing that, I targeted slightly above this weekly critical level, literally like slightly above it. That's where I targeted for the profit target. And sure enough, the price came down to that specific area and then rejected off back. So it's just crazy, because this would have been a loss, and we're going to leave it as a technical loss. We're going to leave it, but just know that I turned this into a win today by changing my profit target ever so slightly to a realistic level, a known level, and it ended up being a win. So I'm gonna put a double line here. So we have the red line first, and then we have this green line here to represent the fact that I did turn it into a win. Okay. NVIDIA, we already discussed that one. That was a win. That realignment occurred. Signal occurred at 10:34. Now going over to Meta. Meta had a signal emerge at 9:48. That was a win. SPY had no signals today. There was no alignment between the 1 hour momentum and the 15-minute momentum within my trading window of 9:30 to 11:30. No trades in SPY. Apple. I took this trade and it was a loss. And this happened right here at 9:32. 9:32, that was a loss. Amazon's first alignment signal happened at 9:46. That was a magnificent, huge win. Even though you're only playing a 1-to-1 strategy, it is nice to always remember how far it could have gone. Look again. Everything is caught in a range today. Look at this range that we're consolidating in, respecting the tops and bottoms. Look at that. Everything is consolidating. We are consolidating in the market in general. Going over to TQQQ, NQ futures, NASDAQ, there was no alignments in NQ today. Last one, Tesla. Tesla had a setup right as my trading window got started, and that was at 9:28, and that was a win. So if you take all of these trades, if you take every single one, now, starting at Tesla, you're up 1 on the day, no trade. Now you're up 2 on the day. Now you're back down to up 1, still at up 1. Now we're up 2 on the day. Now we're up 3 on the day. And technically now we're back down to 2. So had you taken every single trade today, you would have finished the day up to R. And that was the trading review for August 20th, 2026.